The respawn compass is not a good solution. I mean, it's better than no solution, but it doesn't fix the fundamental issue at large. Let's establish what issue this item is supposed to solve in the first place. Dying. In particular, losing your items as a result of dying. The point of contradiction is the way you obtain the compass. You have to sneak into the most dangerous place in the entire game, loot several chests, which sets the alarm off, and only then, if you survive, you'll get the respawn compass. On top of it, the compass displays only the last death location, meaning if you die again, the old location, as well as the compass itself, are lost. Probably forever. And that's assuming the player has realized that he should keep a compass by his bed until needed, instead of carrying it around all the time like a totem of undying. You see the issue? The way you obtain and use the respawn compass requires you to be good at avoiding the very same thing it is supposed to help to deal with: dying. See, I will find the utility of this tool when I occasionally die once in a blue moon, but it's because I am good at video games, and Minecraft in particular. But not everyone's like that. Some people have accessibility issues, others are just new to gaming. After all, Minecraft can very well be someone's very first video game, and others, they just simply die a lot. Also, some people play Minecraft on mobile, which is a platform that has inherently handicapped controls for the first-person games. Therefore, the ability to retrieve items after dying shouldn't be a reward for conquering the late stage of the game. It should be something everyone can make use of, regardless of skill or experience. And I have an idea how to make that happen. There is a common suggestion that after you die, the wandering trader should sell your lost items back to you. That's a nice idea. However, his appearance is quite random and his trading UI is too small to fit everything you might have lost. So, what if, as you respawn, the wandering trader would leave a chest at your door with all your items intact? You can peek inside to confirm which items you have had on you as you died, but to take those items back, you have to pay. Which currency would such a buyback system use? It should be scarce enough to feel like you are actually paying with something treacherous, but even a complete newcomer playing only for a few hours per week should have some of it. So it's either diamonds or emeralds, with an additional point for them already being used as currencies. And yes, long-term players will inevitably have lots of diamonds and infinite emeralds, but it's actually an argument in favor of this idea. Don't you want to see the payoff for hundreds of hours spent on mining diamonds? They are useless currently. And isn't the point of making an emerald farm to be rich in the eyes of the villager kind? Knowing that you can buy back immediately after dying isn't a flaw of this concept. It's a reward for your time commitment. Yes, emerald farms are broken, but it's a separate issue with how you obtain emeralds specifically. And, you know, even if you cannot afford to buy your items back right now, knowing that your items are safe and sound and waiting is enough to ease out the frustration of dying. And at the same time, the fact that you have to pay would be enough to incentivize players to avoid dying. And come to think of it, I would say that getting forcefully teleported back to spawn or your bed as you die is often enough of a punishment on itself. Also, my new solution doesn't mean you would have to get rid of the respawn compass. The compass would be perfectly fine as an additional tool, because while your items would be safe, What if you want to get back to the specific location you died at? This is where the compass would shine. This idea is clearly unfinished. What if you break your buyback chest? Should it void the items inside? That wouldn't be nice. And items cannot just pop out as you break a buyback chest. It would leave no point for paying then. Should it be unbreakable until you pay? Then you have unbreakable blocks at your base. Also, where exactly should the buyback chest be placed as you die? Right by your bed? What if there is no free space? Or what if you have no bed? What should count as your base then? And while I wish I would have answers, it's something to be figured out through weeks of playtests, not in a few days I had to make the video. In fact, as you might have noticed, I had to scale my production quality back in order to deliver more videos and more ideas. While it definitely would be more enjoyable to have visuals to assist the concept I'm presenting, it's not sustainable when you have a job and also your own video game to make.